Oh, let me cut Drake off. Click the link below, Silent Heroes. So I have a question for you guys. A real, legitimate question. Can you compare someone to Coretta Scott King based off the color of her skin or the content of her character? It's a real important question. Because is it wrong to compare a Mexican woman to Coretta Scott King? How about a white woman? That will cause World War III. If a white woman is married to her husband 40 years, she dies a widow, takes care of the grandkids, respects and sustains, and some may even argue, expanded her husband's brand. We'll call it a brand. Legacy. He's deceased, right? Legacy. Is that wrong? Because I want to know where black people are. Because when we on the internet, this social internet culture consumes you. On Sunday, God consumes you. It's a learning curve, I said. I understand if you're young and you figuring this life thing out. I get it. But it's just questions that I have. Legitimate questions. Where are we in terms of our character? Are we basing people on the content of their character? Not the color of their skin, but the content of their character? Can any woman be compared to Coretta Scott King? Because I was basing it off of the content of her character. Meagan Good is divorced. Meagan Good is supporting her boyfriend of a few months, if I'm not mistaken. Didn't this just happen? I don't know. I don't know the exact timeline. That's all I'm asking. Her husband said content of character. The cyber black community online, they say, you got to be black to be compared to Coretta Scott King. You don't even have to be married. So what is it? We're arguing for both. Meagan Good can be compared to Coretta Scott King. There's a faction that says that, but she's not married. In order for her to be compared to Coretta Scott King, she could have in a past marriage. Wasn't she married to a pastor? See, this is where the cyber black community gets it wrong. And as I told you guys a year ago, 2 years ago, you can't be stronger than pro-God. The cyber black community is going to trick you and have you believing that there is real currency in joining a cyber group that is not even tactile, can't even help you pay your bills. It may give you information, but it's not tactile. It's not tangible. It makes you emotional, but it's not tangible. So y'all go ahead and have a wonderful day. It's just a question that I thought was real intriguing, because if you say, yes, Meagan Good can, on what basis? The color of her skin? Because it's surely not the content of her character. I know only 5% of y'all really are real intellectuals. Don't really understand where I'm coming from. Because all you're going to say is, Fred's a coon. And that's how you get in and out of every conversation. But Fred is challenging your thought process. Fred is challenging your mettle. Fred is challenging what you've learned. Fred is challenging the social doctrine that you adamantly believe in. Y'all have a beautiful day. It's going to go over 90% of y'all heads, but the 10% that get it, let's have this conversation. Peace.